what? That fucking guy, Perez Hilton, is such a fucking dick. I mean, I hate that people go to his website. You know, fuck him. Like, he's going to be the guy to out people and shit, you know?
Yeah, well, but that's his business, dude. He gets millions and millions of hits by people. It's the same people that read Us Weekly and OK Magazine.
I read Perez Hilton,
they wanna...
and I've had Perez on the show.
Boycott him because he's such a fucking... excuse me, Neil. He's such a fucking faggot. I mean,
oh God! What does that mean?
Nice. As a man who's denounced that word.
Yeah, really.
What?
Well, you know, because he's just annoying about it.
All right. I mean? Well, you don't like that he's outing. I don't agree with outing, by the way.
He does strongly encourage people that he thinks might be gay to announce that they're gay, whether they are or not. Like, he's all over Zac Efron.
Yeah.
And I know...
Is he gay?
No. I mean, I
he
know...
was also hounding that guy from Kyle XY or something.
He gets on guys who he's really attracted to and he wants to be gay. And he says, like, oh, he's gay.
That's probably true, yeah.
I've had Perez on the show. I like his website, but I know what you mean. I'm against outing, and I told him that. I said, I don't think it's right. I think it's up to an indivigle to come out of the closet when they're comfortable with it.
And is he also outing women? No.
Yeah, he's trying to.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that I like.
He's ugly, too.
Well, you know, he was vicious to me until I made my statement and came out, and then he's been super cool and sort of a non-story with me, so I can't talk too much shit about him.
Eric the Midget, go ahead quickly.
What?
What is it?
I wanted to say that a couple of weeks ago I caught at the end of the episode the reference to Doogie Howser. I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Eric.
You're the only one, Eric. Thank you.
Thanks, Eric. Go fuck yourself. Bye.
Thank you. All right.
Wow.
Anyway.
He just puts up with that every day. He calls in every day.
He loves us.
I love it.
So anyway,
yes,
I
sir.
sometimes think about all the pussy you could be getting. Because you are a handsome man. You know you are. You're a good-looking dude.
Hey, thanks.
Well, let's ask. First of all, when did you determine that you were gay?
And did you ever get any girls?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah?
All right. See, that's what we need to know.
Did you want to puke when you had a woman?
Yeah.
Is
I was
that what
physically
tipped you
nauseous.
Well, I mean, I understand that. I've talked to tons of my gay friends, and they tell me they all have tried. Like, there's only one I know that never even had sex with
Really?
a woman. My cousin Stacy, who's gay.
Never had a woman.
He's like, he says, I can't stand the thought of it.
Stacey Keach is your cousin?
Oh,
no, not Stacey Keach. You know my cousin.
I know, I'm kidding.
Yeah. So he said, there's no way. But every other gay man I've spoken to says, yeah,
they tried it.
Yeah, and it was okay. It was good. You know. And bullshit.
I have a theory that, like, I mean, okay, I'm sorry.
All right, go
What
ahead,
is your
Neil.
theory?
I always get in trouble after I start a sentence with, I have a theory that, like a beautiful woman is so sensual that I think even gay guys, if they're with the right woman, would like it.
But here's my thought.
A gay
Maybe
man...
they will like it, but apparently a man is mind-blowing.
Okay, well, maybe that's true. So maybe like it better.
Neil.
But to hate a good-looking woman, I don't think they...
Neil, what has your experience been? So you figured out you were gay when you were about 15, right?
Probably even before that.
Right.
13 or 14, yeah. I suspected that, but I didn't quite know back then really how to process it or
Went
what
to
it
your
would
first
mean,
Met
so.
game.
On Doogie Howser, yeah, that's right. The Mets did it. When you were on Doogie Howser, did you find yourself more attracted to the dudes on the show or the girls on the show?
Good question. I don't know, dude. I was like a late bloomer through puberty, so it was all. I just felt really awkward. Like going through that show, I had big ears and a big Adam's apple and acne, and I was being filmed, and so I didn't feel very sexual just at all.
Speaking of your ears, there were listeners who wrote me and said, ask Neil if he had operation on his ears.
I did, yeah.
You did?
You
to make your ears
did?
smaller?
Not smaller.
You tapped them back?
Yeah, a tiny bit. Yeah.
I know
kidding.
guys who have done that.
Yeah, it's all I could look at in the mirror when it's all I just would obsess with it.
Let me
That's
see
all I
your
would
ears now. You have tiny ears.
They're not tiny.
I mean,
But
you
they're
mean
they
your ears
looked
stuck
before
in-
they looked like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, then you can't have a career.
It wasn't that bad, but it bothered me, you know.
But when you're blowing your boyfriend, it's something for him to hang on to.
Come on now.
I'm sorry. You know what? I should leave again.
Well, now. How many girls did you have before you were like, this?
Did I
something's not
have? I
working.
like that verb.
I hate when a gay guy says this. Like, I had 1 million girls, and I'm like,
No, probably 15.
15.
I don't know.
Nice.
12, 15.
How was
I
it
don't
on a
know.
scale of 1 to 10?
Well, interesting, because the first 2 girlfriends that I had were prudish. And so we would make out for hours. This is when I'm 15 years old, a little kid.
Right.
And then I'd sort of cop up, my hand would sort of slowly go up just to below the breast. And just when I would think it was the green light go, then she'd pull back. What was that? And what are you talking about? What were you trying to do there? You're trying to, and I was like, no, nothing. No. I felt bad. So, and had both of those been like whorish girls that were super into it, it might have been a little bit different.
Right.
Because I felt sort of stifled by that. And then.
But how about the first time you put your salami in a girl?
It was nice.
It was nice. You liked it.
Of course.
Although she wanted to have sex with Doogie Howser. It was a college chick that sort of did me as a favor. Yeah.
Nice.
It was fast, and then she left. It's kind of a shitty way to lose your virginity.
Funny that it was fast, though.
Funny that your first time was fast?
Yes, I'll tell you why. Because of the gay factor.
Right.
You would think you could hold out
See,
longer.
you're working on a theory.
I have a theory.
Dick inside warmth is exciting.
Did you ever make out with Max Casella?
No. Heavens no.
Why not? What's wrong with him?
Oh, he's like super straight guy.
Oh, he is?
Sopranos.
He's like Jersey straight, right? He's like
Jersey straight. I'm Jersey straight.
Are you still friendly with him?
Yeah, for sure. He's actually, I think, doing a play on Broadway right now.
Yeah, I saw him in
Endgame.
I thought you said he was straight.
So
he was really nice. He came up at the Emmys. I was actually nominated for an Emmy last year, and he was there for Sopranos' final season. He came up and was so sweet. We hadn't seen each other in years and years.
So while you're banging all these broads in Hollywood,
yeah,
so
all these broads.
Are you on the side seeing a couple of dudes? Or
no,
you
none of that happened until
acted
I did Rent, the musical Rent.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. That's absolutely right.
See,
In kind of the amazing way, because you're suddenly surrounded by this gypsy world of amazing people and great spirits of all sort of types, and everything is okay and cool.
So
and
up
until
until
then,
then-
it seemed like, what was I supposed to do? I was like this TV celebrity, 16, 17 years old. What do I go to, like a gay bar
Right.
in West Hollywood? You can't do that.
No.
Like, that's too giant a step to do.
You're too well known.
Yeah, so that was not even an option. So doing that show, you get to meet all sorts of crazy people and get to sort of hang out with them. It was
But by then you knew you were gay. You just couldn't act on it.
correct.
That's right. And so you're in the show Rent, and you meet some dudes back there who are free spirits.
Yeah, very
Do
open.
they know you're
and
gay? Could they
super
tell right
cool.
away
I
you're
think,
gay? Did
I
they
think
have
I
a
was
gaydar
I
on?
was a conquest.
Right.
I was that straight guy that might be gay that they were really hoping they
I mean,
could
everyone was saying,
be
hey,
the one.
he might be gay.
Yeah, maybe.
So someone seduced you, didn't they?
Yeah, probably.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Fellow actor.
A fellow actor, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, sure. It was fun.
And you fell in love.
No, I didn't fall in love at all. But it was cool. Then it's like crazy, holy shit, what does that mean? Little baby steps of
Holy
like,
shit.
Yeah, right. This is a whole
I'm
new
gay.
universe.
Holy fucking shit.
This is a new universe for you.
well, yeah, because then you don't know
Did your
And
parents?
do you know what to do next?
you don't know what to do next.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, then you start hanging out
Did
with
you-
just them or
And did your parents think you were straight up until that point?
yeah.
So you had to come out to them, do the whole
Mm-hmm.
thing. Is that tough?
Tougher for me. I mean, I guess weird for them, but they probably suspected it after all. And I loved doing theater and singing songs around the house and stuff like that. So
Right,
it wasn't.
right.
I don't think it was a big surprise to them. But I started saying I was bisexual. That was kind of my in with them.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Wouldn't that be weird to hear as a dad?
No, not for me.
Really?
I'd welcome it. I wouldn't give a
That your
shit.
son was bisexual?
I could care less.
That's so cool to hear.
I don't
But
think
I don't
could
think
care.
you need to announce bisexuality.
No, I would announce that. I'd be like, you know what? You're gay.
I would love it. I'm
That's what
speaking
you
to all.
say when
I
you're
do
gay.
not. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about my upbringing. Maybe my parents raised me the right way, but I just would not give a shit. I don't
What
think
about
I
you,
care.
Artie?
You know what?
Well, your parents
You
taught you not to be
don't
afraid
know.
of black people. They were really
Told me not to be afraid of black people.
But he
My
is
mother used to
afraid,
set up gay friends with other dates
yeah?
and stuff. Yeah,
no,
there was
but
never
my
an issue.
point is that it never happened to you. You don't have a child that has had to come to you and say
I
they're
would-
gay because you might have had just the feeling that, oh, you're going to go through a lot.
Well, I did say to the kids at times that I say it to everyone that I think the only reason it would be an issue if one of my kids was gay is I think they'd have a tougher life, and I'd want to help them through it. I would think it would be harder to be gay in our country or in any country in the world, quite frankly.
Not really
But it
in
is
our
moving
country,
toward.
though.
There are
No.
nowadays
Yeah,
at
No,
least.
but you're in Hollywood. I'm telling
Right.
you,
L.A., New York are totally different.
Different.
beasts
Right,
with that,
yeah.
for sure.
But that's the point. Nowadays, there are places where he can go and live a really great
Yeah,
life,
but-
accepting life, and
Just imagine you got to grow up and get to those places.
Yeah, it's
you
hard.
know?
if my son came out and said he was gay and black, I wouldn't have a problem.
honestly.
Look, I know that you'd really be upset if your son was black.